If I was a woman in today's dating market, I would not sleep with a man for at least 3 months because of the science of how their hormones work and the psychology of the male mind.
You heard it here first, gentlemen. A woman incentivizing other women to actually be decent people and hold off S3X instead of being S3X dolls. So we'll take a look at that in today's episode. Gentlemen, this woman is a so-professed doctor. Now, I don't know her credentials, but she seems like she knows a bit. So let's take a look at what she has to say and her criticism towards modern women. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the desert. And now let's get started.
Now, I should clarify my own personal faith beliefs would be to wait till marriage, but I recognize that that doesn't work for everybody, and I am all about people making the decisions that work best for them. There's a reason that I advise my female clients on the dating market to wait, and it has to do with how these male hormones function. It's an unfortunate situation. I rarely mention gender correlates, but this is a big one here. Attachment's a much better predictor of relationship behavior, but there is this gender correlate where men compared to women can't really tell in the beginning of relationships whether or not they actually like you or they just want to have sex with you. According to the science, post-nut clarity is a real thing. So there are 4 major hormones that play a role, but I'm just going to focus on 2 of them. Those 4 are testosterone, dopamine, vasopressin, and oxytocin. So according to the science, when a man has sex with a woman, his vasopressin and oxytocin levels will either increase or decrease. Oxytocin is our bonding hormone or our love hormone, and vasopressin is the territorial or dominance hormone. It is what makes a man want to be exclusive with you. There's a key moderator that determines whether it will all increase or all decrease, and that moderating factor is whether there is already a previously established emotional connection. If there is a previously established emotional connection that exists, the science shows that male vasopressin and oxytocin will increase, making that man want to commit with you and bond with you further. If an emotional connection has not yet been established because it's too early in the relationship to have established that, it will decrease, making that dude want to hit the road. Unfortunately for women, when we have sex, our oxytocin always increases. So sex normally makes a woman want to bond further. Of course, we have individual differences and other correlations.
Shocker, right? Now, this is something that we are very well aware of. Women are way more impacted by casual S3X than men. Now, don't get me wrong, I still think that men are negatively impacted by casual S3X. I don't think it benefits men. I think first and foremost it's a waste of energy and time, but especially it does women. All right, this is why men care so much about women's body counts, even though these women want to hide their past. And the reason they want to hide it alone on itself should already tell you enough. They understand that it's bad, they understand that it's something negative, which is why they want to hide it. Right, you don't see women, at least not many, walking around talking about how many guys they've slept with because they know it's bad. Also, women constantly shame each other for being easy. Let me frame it that way, okay? It's not only men. Oh, the patriarchal pigs over here. Why do you care so much what I do with my body? Women care as much as men do, okay? You ladies constantly shame each other if you are 304s. So this is something, guys, this is just reality. This is not a red pill thing. We didn't invent it. We didn't establish it. This is the way it is. And there are multiple biological and psychological reasons for this to be the case. So let's resume now this woman's speech. But main takeaway here is that, yes, if as a woman you've been around the block, you're not the best dating prospect. Let me frame it that way.
But this is the usual thing that we see. So let's just go to the psychology of the male mind for a second, keeping these hormone differences in mind. For a man, in the beginning, if he doesn't know whether or not he really likes you for you, or he just is very physically attracted to you and wants to sleep with you, you can help him find out. How can you help him find out? By not sleeping with him. So if you don't give it up on the first date, he's going to go, you know, maybe she'll give it up on the second date. If she doesn't give it up on the second date, he's going to go, maybe I'll try a third time. You don't give it up on the third date, guess what? He has to make a decision. Do I really like this woman enough to continue to spend time with her if she does not give it up? 3 months?
And there you go. It's that easy. We keep saying to women, just hold off S3X. Don't give it away to anybody. And it's the best way to figure out if a man has intentions or not. If a man just wants to sleep with you, he's probably not going to go through a 3-month trial just to sleep with you. He'll just move on to a woman who'll give it up on the second date, alright? It's the best way to weed out the ones you supposedly don't want in your body, in your life, excuse me, the ones who only want you for your body. But women are just incapable of doing this. When they find a man they are attractive enough for them, they'll literally spread their leg. They can't help it, guys. They can't stop it, you know? And on the male side, here's the problem we encounter, right? Because sometimes you may encounter a woman that is telling you, oh no, I don't sleep on the first few dates. You have to win me, you have to conquer me. But then you take a look at her dating history and she has done that with other men. No. Look, you have to be all in as a woman. You either don't give away your body to just about anyone, or you give it away to everybody. This thing of, oh, let me give my body to the chads, but not give my body to the men that I'm not so attracted to. They have to win me over. No, we're not going to do that. We're not losers.
This is a lot of dates. And the appropriate amount of time to establish an emotional connection outside of a physical relationship. So you can weed the dudes out much quicker that just want to sleep with you if you don't sleep with them. And it will allow you to know if this is a good fit for you emotionally, if this person is secure and can meet your needs and can show up well inside of a relationship. When you have sex, the hormonal impacts of that really make things muddy and a lot less clear. I perfectly understand that sometimes it's very hard to resist, and you have needs too, girl. I get it. But what I'm saying is, if you are looking for real, healthy, and secure love, having sex right off the bat is not your best bet.
Wow. Shocker, guys. Shocker, am I right? Now, what to do with those needs? Well, here's what I propose. All women, stop sleeping around, okay? And just wait for the right man who is willing to go the lengths for you. Now, what do you do with those needs? Well, you can call me. I'm gonna be the martyr. I'm gonna sacrifice myself. I'm gonna have to satisfy all ladies with needs. Oh, Hidan, doesn't that break the whole thing? No, because they're just gonna have S3X with me, not with 100 men, okay? I'm gonna be the martyr, guys. I'm gonna be the one just spending my whole day satisfying these women. If they can't hold their feelings, you know, if their needs need satisfying, I'm gonna be the one who's gonna sacrifice himself in order to please them, and then they can resume looking for the right one, okay? I am willing to make that sacrifice. No, but jokes aside, guys, and we'll finish on this thought. It's really that easy. Men, they value a woman's elegance. They value a woman's principles. Now, attractiveness, we're all donkeys inside, okay? Now, we men, if we were up to it, right, we could be having S3X with 100 women. It's no problem for us. But it only gets you so far, right? The thing that men truly value is in the woman's personality and behavior. It's not on her looks. Looks, they may last a few years, but afterwards, if you married a witch, you're gonna regret it your whole life. Okay, so men are, at least most men are found are wise enough to not marry a woman simply for her looks. Now, they'll have their fun with her, but they'll never commit to her. So that's what men value, you know, elegance. Men want to show this woman to their mothers and friends and be proud of her. They don't want a girlfriend who they can't even take a walk through the park without seeing 3 other people that have seen her naked. Okay, so I think women should prioritize this more, and I think that men should really take into consideration what women's pasts are and how they will reflect upon your life. But gentlemen, thank you for watching, thank you for joining me and Ampu. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.